Hey there, how you doing? Chris here with MarriageFitnessReview.com. So you've obviously found this video because you've done something to destroy the trust in your marriage. Your spouse doesn't trust you anymore because whether it be something big, you've cheated on them, or maybe it's a series of small things that you've done, coming home late all the time, or saying that you're going to do something, saying that you're going to do the laundry, or that you're going to take the kids out, or something like that, and you're consistently not coming through with that. So whether it be big or small, that's going to destroy the trust in your marriage. And obviously without trust, it's hard to have a strong marriage. So before I get into explaining to you things that you can do to rebuild the trust in your marriage, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and who I am. So I'm Chris. I'm the creator of MarriageFitnessReviewed.com. So it's not a marriage counseling program, but basically what I've done is I've taken and I've reviewed a program, and I talk about my struggles and the stuff that I've gone through going through this marriage fitness program. If you want to know more about that program, there's a link somewhere around this video, whether it be down below in the description, above, off to the left, off to the right, somewhere there's going to be a link here that's going to be able to give you a little bit more information about that. So anyways, a little bit more about myself here. So about 8 years ago, my wife told me that she doesn't love me anymore and she wants out of our marriage. So the reason for this was because for so many years, we've been together 17 years now. So at that time we were together about 9 years or so. And I'd say a good, 5-6 years of that, I hid the fact that I was a drug addict from her. She thought that I was just out with my friends, having a couple beers, fishing, 4x4ing, hiking, stuff like that. But what she didn't know at the time was that I was a drug addict. I was addicted to cocaine, and I was constantly lying to her and stuff like that. I'd be gone for days on end, hours on end, stuff like that. She couldn't get a hold of me. She had no idea where I was. So as you can imagine, over all those years, that trust was destroyed. So as I say, she told me she doesn't love me anymore. She wanted out. She wanted nothing to do with our relationship anymore. She didn't even want to try and save it. So I found the program called Marriage Fitness, and I went through this program, and over a series of a few months, I was able to save my marriage. She told me she loved me again, and we've been going strong ever since. Sorry, I got like a frog in my throat here or something. So anyways, what do you need to do to restore trust in your marriage? Now, here's the thing. It's consistency that is going to restore the trust in your marriage. So if you are not consistent with this, then it's not going to work. And trust me, this isn't going to be something that's going to be an overnight fix for you. This is going to take a lot of work and a lot of consistency. So what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to create opportunities for yourself of small little events that you're going to follow through with time and time and time again, that's going to be able to help your spouse to trust you. So whether that be let's say you tell your spouse, okay, honey, I'm going to grab milk after work. Then you're going to make sure that you grab milk after work. You come home with milk. If you tell your spouse that that you're going to go on a date night on Friday, then you make sure that you go on a date night on Friday. It doesn't matter what comes up. If you tell your spouse that you're going to do the laundry on Wednesday, then you make sure that you do the laundry on Wednesday. If you tell the spouse that you're going to be home at 5:15, you make sure that you're in the door before 5:15, not after, not even 1 minute after, not quarter after, or not 16 minutes after 5. You make sure that you're in the door before 5:15. And what you're going to do is you're going to continue doing this consistently, creating opportunities and constantly following through with them. Now, it is key to make sure that you don't do anything in this time to mess up, because if you do a series of 100 things, all it takes is that one little thing to mess up on, and that trust is going to be destroyed again. It's going to be like a brick wall. You're going to be building this brick wall, and then what happens is if you mess up on one little thing, that doesn't just take a brick from the top. That's taking a brick from the bottom, from down in the foundation, and yeah, then you're going to be starting over from square one again. So consistency, creating yourself opportunities to rebuild that trust time and time and time again, and eventually over time your spouse is going to pretty much have no choice but to trust you again. So another thing too that does not help to rebuild trust is being open about, say, your Facebook messages, your text messages, stuff like that. A lot of people say, okay, well, if I just give you open access to all of this, that's going to help to rebuild trust. But that is actually, in fact, not going to help. Yeah, sure, they're going to be able to see your messages, your Facebook messages, your text messages, your emails, stuff like that. But all that's going to do is that's going to almost make them think that you are hiding stuff a little bit better or something like that. So stuff like that does not work. It's all about consistency and creating yourself opportunities to rebuild that trust. So if you want to learn more about this kind of thing, how you can, restore your marriage, how you can rebuild trust, stuff like that, click the link below this video. If you're on YouTube, click the link below, and I will actually write up an article about this. Yeah, so I'll write up an article about it, and then in that article there's going to be a link so that you can actually go over and check out Marriage Fitness and sign up for the free 7 secrets to fixing your marriage. And that is exactly how I got started, and I was able to rebuild my marriage, save my marriage, stuff like that. So anyways, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything like that, and I will see you on the next video. Click the link below this video, and I will talk to you after. Bye.